Thank you very much for being Limon. Very much for being around.
What a wonderful, whimsical welcome. And with that, we'll take you with us as we tour the jungles of Costa Rica. The lush and green mountainsides, cruising the rivers just teeming with life. We'll try not to be too slothly, but we will monkey around as we geocache the jungles of Costa Rica. Off the cruise ship and onto the tour bus. The first stop on our Landsharks geocaching adventure in Costa Rica was a river tour, but before we board the boat, a taste of Costa Rica.
It's a caramel encrusted cocoa bean. We'll try that out.
It's very tasty.
Yeah?
Just bit the end off. You can see the cocoa in there.
I should have. The wildlife is out. Ooh, crunchy. Oh, but very tasty. Have to maybe bring some of those home.
Having noshed a nibble, it was time to board the boats and explore the rivers in search of some jungle wildlife. This tour took us through the canals of the Parque Nacional Tortuguero for up-close views of the amazingly diverse wildlife found in this preserve, including this caiman. Can you spot him? He's low in the water just below the log on the muddy beach. Here's a different angle. Do you see him now? The spines on the tail and the head to the left? We certainly saw several slow, stealthy sloths, but due to their coloration and propensity to, well, not move much, they were tricky to get a good shot of. Not hard to spot and very easy to hear and quite entertaining were the monkeys.
Got a banana.
He's gonna throw it up.
Jump!
Meanwhile, much monkey mayhem was made as we watched the howlers and spider monkeys treating us to technical treetop trapeze work. Having finished our run up the canal, we were headed back to the resort so that we could enjoy a fresh fruit lunch treat before we were back on the bus and headed further up the jungle roads as our guide Christopher highlighted some of the plants and animals that were found in abundance in this lush tropical paradise. Our next destination would be the Veragua Foundation Preserve and Research Site, where our guides led us through various open-air exhibits.
So all the ants work together as a superorganism in the forest. Actually, researchers estimate that one colony can cut the whole leaves of one tree in 24 hours.
Holy.
Okay. We say that they are the farmers of the rainforest because with a little piece of leaves, they produce kind of fermentation process and raise a fungal garden on the ground into the nest. And all the ants fits in the fungus.
Veragua is a veritable hotspot of diversity, with a natural occurrence of over 67 species of amphibians, including the stunningly colored frogs, both poisonous and not, about 70 reptiles, 378 birds, and over 85 mammals, and, well, some pretty creepy insects and arachnids, too. The area is home to over 1,100 different butterflies and 50 species of hummingbirds. That's a lot to see.
So we've seen the reptiles, and the frogs, and the butterflies, and the hummingbirds, and now we're going to grab a little bit to eat. And now we go for the tram ride. You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's have some fun. Taking the tram ride down after lunch to the base of the valley. We're taking a little hike in to go check out the waterfall next.
The trails along the jungle valley floor took us to El Puma Falls and a few wonderful photo op moments. Aw, she's so cute. Well, I bet you're wondering when we're gonna find a geocache. So were we, but we were having so much fun taking the trams back up the mountainside that we didn't mind the wait, and in fact, we still had at least one more surprise waiting for us at the top. Who wants a hug from a golden web spider? Not everyone at once, please take your turns, and yes, we had some brave and likely insured souls on our trip. But with the arachnid distraction dealt with, it was back to the port and time to find some geocaches.
2 feet above the ground. This bench, planter. Ah, what's this?
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
We got a cache.
And of course, another port geocaching event with all those crazy Canadians.
And with that, we have found a event cache, a virtual and a traditional, and that makes all the cache finding all condensed down in a very short period of time after we spent the majority of the day exploring and having a very amazing time here in Costa Rica. So, wrapping it up, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and tell your friends to watch these awesome episodes. All right, cache safely and cache off.